Good morning, everyone. Rise and shine and say hello to Rocco.
Hi, Rocco Gibson here.
Recording artist, chef, yoga instructor, and he's showing us how to start the day on a positive note. And while we're hanging out with Rocco, get ready for a dose of healthy vibes for mind, body, and spirit.
Black pepper. There we go. Bon appetit.
I do like working in the hospital. I can't deny that. And I do like being able to go out in the world every day to do your work. That's fun. The trick is to focus on the things that you enjoy about it. I have arrived. So the week continues. It's Wednesday. The rest of Monday was actually a pretty easy day at the hospital, which was great. There weren't as many people to see, and I was able to squeeze in just about everybody. Everything flowed. I had enough food. I had enough to drink. Everything was great, which tells me that I'm getting used to the flow. Yesterday, I worked from home. That was Tuesday. Of course, you know, that was your standard day. Went through a lot of outreach via texts, which they're always a little bit easier because there's less communicating that you have to do verbally, so it's faster, and you're still getting the message out there. And I had 2 people that I screened, which was great, and we had a training, which was a few hours. I'm happy to say that I got my push-ups, my crunches, my Pilates. I got all of that in on lunch, and then afterwards I got my hour and 15 minutes in on the mat. So this morning I have a doctor's appointment that I have to attend. It's with a specialist, and we're going to find out what's going to happen with kidney stones that I have, I'm happy to say. I got a workout in this morning too, before leaving for the appointment, so that's a good thing. And later I meet with a client to do some Reiki. Okay, so just to get you up to speed with what's going on, they found through a CAT scan that I have 4 big kidney stones. One is 0.7 centimeters, not millimeters, centimeters. Another is 0.3 centimeters. And 2 others that are around the same size. Each kidney has 2. So we're going to find out what they're going to do about it. It makes sense because I've had these pains going on. I already knew they were kidney stones because I've had them before, and I've had them surgically removed, and you know, you get used to it. I think when it comes to kidney stones, I think I'm the equivalent of old Mother Hubbard, who has had so many of them. It just, honestly, they just don't even faze me. $50 copay and $150 balance on top of that. I will say, keep in mind, I have a pretty good health insurance plan, and this health thing that's going on, that's the reason why I had to take a few months off from the promotions, because, you know, I can't, you know, like I said, I mean, I think I've already spent about $500 in deductible and co-pays. So, I mean, if I didn't have insurance, you know, this is something I wouldn't be able to take care of because I literally would not be able to afford it. You know, it's just, unfortunately, you know, health can be a huge financial challenge. Unfortunately, you know, healthcare, at least in New York State, is, it's a huge expense. Oh my God, that is Rocco on the inside. Look at that, holy crap.
Here's one. And in the middle. Let's look at that bigger one.
That's Rocky.
Yeah.
I have names by the way. Where's Pebbles?
There's a very small one.
Oh, that's so cute. So I'm going to be having surgery in the next 6 weeks, and it's going to be at least a good week, maybe 2 weeks of recovery time. Woo! And all ready to get to the hospital. Okay, it is Friday morning. I managed to get myself up, and I'm gonna get in a trip to the gym. The work week is over. The weekend has begun. Hello guys. I'm going to describe a breathing technique to you that's popular in yoga. It's alternate nostril breathing, and what you do with that is you're breathing in and out through one nostril at a time. The benefits to doing this: it increases your sense of harmony, it increases your sense of balance. It's a good practice to do either early in the morning or last thing before you go to bed. Each nostril helps to activate the opposite side of the brain, basically. And for example, one side of the brain activates more of your creativity. That's the right side of the brain, whereas the left side activates your sense of analysis. One side helps you to wake up, the other side helps you to go to sleep. It's really interesting. It's an interesting practice, and to look at it, it looks a little weird, but it's a pretty effective practice. So this is how you do it, okay? And if you are working with any sinus issues, if you're dealing with any allergies, one nostril happens to be plugged up, this isn't gonna be something you're gonna wanna do. But if both nostrils are relatively clear, it's a great thing to try. So I'm gonna show you what to do. So take 2 of your fingers, one for one nostril, and the other for the other nostril, right? So give yourself a cycle of breath, and this is what you do. Hold one nostril in, 1, 2, 3, 4, switch nostrils, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch nostrils, 1, 2, 3, 4, switch nostrils, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch nostrils, 1, 2, 3, 4, switch nostrils, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give yourself that breath. Now, obviously, in this particular case, I was not literally doing it because I was also talking and instructing the instructions to you. But give it a shot, see what you think, and with practice, that's really a type of breathing that really creates a lot of equilibrium and a lot of balance. Ujjayi breathing, where you gently constrict the back of the throat, that's good for heating the body up, for example. This is good for yin-yang balance. Anyway, hope that helps. Talk soon. Pasta, pecorino romano cheese, black pepper. For this particular dish, and well, preferably all others, you're gonna want to grate your cheese. You're not gonna wanna buy it already grated. The reason why is because grated cheese, that's in the package, it has a substance in it. I'm not exactly sure, what it's called or whatever, but what it does is it stops it from really melting and becoming creamy. So, you're going to want to make sure that you buy the block and grate it. For black pepper, you're going to want to use the peppercorns. You're going to want to crush them and you're going to want to toast them. First thing you're going to want to do is start heating your water up. For the cheese, I grated about 1 cup. Not bad. Take your pepper and crush it. Toast up your peppercorns. Take a cup of pasta water. Take the pasta water, add it to your cheese. Add some of the pasta water to the pan. When your pasta is drained, put it in with the pepper and disperse it. Stir it around. Take your cheese, add it to the pasta. Okay, let's see. Excellent. Hey there, I'm going to talk to you about chakra number 2. This would be the sacral chakra. Pictured by Amy Zerner, portraying the chakra. You'll notice that the color is orange. So just a quick recap, chakras are spinning wheels of energy. Sorry about the glare on the glasses, just ignore them. Just imagine that they're a light coming from the 7th chakra. But anyway, we'll get to the 7th chakra. So the 2nd chakra is all about pleasure. Unlike the root chakra, the red one that we talked about, that has to do with survival, that has to do with feeling safe and secure. The 2nd chakra has to do with fun, has to do with excitement, it has to do with pleasure. If you're dealing with any type of temptation, more than likely, it's this chakra that is involved with that. The color is orange, and the musical note is D. D as in dawn. Think dawn is orange. Or you can also think Dawn, the dishwashing liquid, that's orange. The issues are obviously sexuality as well as creativity. When the chakra is balanced, you are going to feel satisfied. You're going to feel as if you have fun and excitement in your life, kind of like that special Friday night that you have out with your friends, or even when you were a kid, hanging out at the playground, just having a lot of fun, as well as just enjoying the pleasures that the earth, root chakra, offers you. The element, by the way, is water. So root chakra is earth, sacral chakra is water. And if the chakra is not balanced, if it's underactive, you're going to feel you're going to feel guilty, you're going to feel frigid, you're going to be very unwilling to experience pleasure. You won't feel worthy of feeling good, etc. Now, if it's overactive, then you're going to be a complete daredevil. You will, for lack of a better word, you'll need to be kept on a leash, because you're going to be just a wild child, just chasing pleasures and just, not balancing that out with the responsibilities of the root chakra. So basically, where this chakra lies, it's in the spine, but specifically it's at the level of where your waist would be. So if you bring your attention to your waist, if you're wearing jeans, if you're wearing, whatever, just bring your attention to where the waistband crosses the spine, and that's pretty much where this chakra is. Unlike the root chakra, which is right down on the bottom of the spine, which you sit on, the orange chakra is further up. So, and the unlike the legs and feet, which the root chakra takes care of, this takes care of the genitals, and for obvious reasons. So basically any part of your body that really is covered up by shorts, that is pretty much the area that the chakra governs. So to keep this chakra balanced, orange is your color. Orange is the color that you want to go for. Orange. And I know this is a little bit outdated, but orange, if you happen to be driving, just happen to notice, any construction cones, or notice if it's during the fall, the colors of the leaves that are about to fall. And I just want to say too, you're not going to be meditating while you're driving. If you happen to be driving, and you are, very attuned, paying attention, and you just happen to be, focusing on this chakra that you're balancing, that's a color that you can notice that can help with the meditation. So, don't zone out when you're driving. For me, I've been balancing the chakras for such a long time that I actually can drive and be in a very alert state, paying attention to everything, hands on the wheel, everything, and still notice parts of the body, still notice, the chakras at work. So when you breathe in, you're going to want to breathe in creativity. You're going to want to breathe in feelings of satisfaction. You're going to want to feel just yourself feeling that part of you that needs fun, that type of satisfaction. Breathe out any guilt. Breathe out any just that very closed off, frigid kind of feeling. Breathe that out. Breathe in your ability to create. Breathe out the any doubts that you can create anything you want. Think of the last time that you really had fun. Where were you? Were you at a club? Were you with a group of friends? Were you by yourself hanging out in your living room watching a movie? Was that fun to you? Was that enjoyable? Have you ever played a game by yourself? Solitaire, that's not for everybody, but I love to play that. There's also board games that you can play by yourself as well. I have 2 of them. So that's what the sacral chakra is about, and keeping that balance, helps attract fun in your life. So once again, root chakra, red, safety and security. The second chakra, fun, creativity, sexuality, excitement. And you definitely want to keep that balanced, because, come on, it's 2026. We need all the fun and excitement and joy we can get. Anyway, oh, and by the way, the song that is playing is in the key of D. That rhymed. Okay, talk later. Okay, the weekend has started and we are starting it off at the all-you-can-eat buffet place, so we will see if I abide by portion control. I had 2 plates. That was it. I did good. I was full but not stuffed. And a few hours later after we got home, I actually was hungry again, so I was snacking on some Italian bread, but that's okay. So we just chilled, we relaxed, slept in. Today is going to be a day off from the yoga classes, so, you know, the babe and I can have more time today. And he's making breakfast. He's making brioche French toast, which is great. And then we're probably gonna hit the mall and, you know, do a few other errands. And then we're going to the movies tonight with a few friends. For my beverage, I had some of my probiotic soda. I'm so hooked on that, by the way. So now we're just getting ready, and then we are about to head on. We're having dinner in a wonderful Italian restaurant. We had a great dinner. I am beyond stuffed. We have leftovers galore, and now we are seeing a movie. We're seeing a movie called Pallium, what's it called?
Pillion.
Oh, Pillion, whatever that is. I thought it was called Polyp. We are so getting mugged. It's been quite a while since we've actually been out to see a movie, so this is going to be a nice treat. Sunday morning, gym. All right, so the weekend is coming to a close, and I've got my dad here. And Dad, say hi.
Hi.
Yeah. Can you see we kind of look alike? The sad thing is, his hair is darker than my beard.
There's always more to read at Next Chapter Books and Art, winner of Sun Journal's Reader's Choice Awards for New Bern's Best Bookstore in 2025. Owned by local author Michelle Guerin-Fly, Next Chapter Books and Art features local authors and artists' works as well as new and used books of all sorts. Don't forget, we carry gift certificates for that special book lover in your life. For more information, call 252-633-5774. That's 252-633-5774. And check out our event page on our website at thenextchapternc.com. We can learn a lot from the squirrel, but do you know where all your nuts are? You need a plan and a right-hand man. Learn how you can achieve FIRE, gain financial independence, and retire early. Call Lucas Thomas, your right-hand man in financial planning today at 602-885-1148 or visit rhmreal.com.